Hey, check it out. I think I found something.
Go ahead said, as he's going to be working on that system, they could work together. They're going to be synergistic, I have a feeling. If you leave one thing open for someone to be able to get through or easy to break down, there might be a trap on that other side. It is something we're working towards having. Any other exciting general trending ones out there?
Will players be able to create doors?
Doors, yes. That's something that we talked about. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not repeating the question. He's not mic'd up here. The first question was, will there be trap functionality with the barricades? They are separate features, but we do plan on both there. As far as the doors go, someone had asked, will players be able to create doors? Yes. Some of the buildings right now, we're working towards having buildings and all those that will be functional, be able to get in and out of buildings. But beyond that, for player-created things, you will be able to create doors, yes.
Can they be personalized? Flags, lights, colors?
That's something that we'd really have to have a discussion about. We've talked about it a little bit, but I'm not ready to be like, yeah.
There, it's not chopped down.
Is Carrico mic'd up over there, by the way?
I'm not chop down a tree. Is that right?
It's not, okay.
He's not.
Yeah, it's okay to chop down a tree, man. Come on now. And we talked about it a little bit earlier, if you missed it, with Paul Ballon, one of our engineers here. He was currently working a lot with our speed tree system, how we're placing these, as well as how they're going to be destructible. Right now, you see that he just hit it with an axe. And it fell down just directly. There will be animations in place. We have a system that we are planning out right now. Hey, what's going on, Adam?
I'll get in here with you.
We have a system that we're planning out that essentially, as you chop down this tree, it will raise and start to fall, and we do plan for that to be able to hurt and kill players. And I will reiterate that Plague will probably be world first dead to a tree.
Yes, I'll be world first dead to a tree.
That's actually a SOE tradition.
That is a tradition of mine.
Trees are the deadliest part of the game. I mean, all the way back to PlanetSide.
Back in PlanetSide 1 and in PlanetSide 2, trees have the most kills.
Yes.
They kill the most players because the players run right into them. If you don't know, my name is Adam Clegg. I'm a game designer. Helping Jimmy out with the stream today, and it sounds like we're going to try to catch some people playing, and then you can like catch their reactions while they're playing the game. I don't know when we can do that, but there's definitely going to be some fun stuff because Paul's playing on a team play test right now. You saw him get killed by other players in the game, who I don't think that person really found that assault rifle.
Yeah, AR-15 in the console somewhere?
Yeah, somewhere there. So these are the things we have to deal with during team play test. After he respawned, there are a lot of people I know talking about like, oh, I haven't found a lot of loot. Well, there's a lot of the world that hasn't really been built out yet. I mean, we have a huge world and we're still working on it every single day.
Yep.
And things like loot spawns and things that you find in the world, we're fine-tuning those numbers all the time. So I wouldn't worry about anything that you really see in this gameplay video, gameplay-wise, because we're looking at ourselves on the screen.
We're watching the game. We're commentating on this. If we want to put the camera up, you're more than welcome to.
Just know that we're definitely that's the best part about it.
I mean, if you look at a lot of the ways that we've interacted with the community in the past, with PlanetSide 2, work in progress stuff, what we've done with Landmark and the others, really showing you guys how we develop these. This is a company first, and realistically, wow, the camera's flying through the air. This is awesome. Realistically, I haven't really seen many other studios take a chance to do this. It really is exciting to be able to work.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking of like childhood me. If I was looking at the stream, looking at every
Childhood Clegg.
Childhood Clegg. I know, it's kind of scary.
Like? What was your favorite candy?
Kind of like Kyle.
We talked a little bit how we're dealing with this AI in our plans and how they'll interact with players in the world. We do have a circle of life in place. It's constantly being tuned. The behaviors of all these are being tuned. A lot of it, we're very much focused on having emergent like AI, where they will be able to make decisions based off their surroundings. So if there's a player involved, they are hungry, they desperately need something, and there's a dead body, one of your you can, I didn't think about this, but you can shoot your friend. I could shoot Clegg in the leg if we're playing together.
Clegg in the leg.
Clegg in the leg. Shoot him right in the kneecap, and end up just finishing him off. So the zombies then go eat his corpse, and I can try to get away.
And then you could come back to my corpse and then loot me.
Yes. You know. And this sounds like a very advantageous situation.
That's pretty awesome.
The problem with that is now I'm a man down, and there are a lot of zombies in this game. But I'm that kind of guy that doesn't think about it. I probably should, because I would get screwed in this.
So, Paul, you laid that trap down. Are you waiting? Is that a trap that can like trap a zombie?
No, it's a rabbit trap.
A rabbit trap. Okay, so you can come back there and get food from it.
Yeah, if you get stranded out in the woods and you're desperate, you can build these little rabbit traps.
So he's saying if you get desperate out in the woods, you can put these little rabbit traps and then come back to them and they'll have food.
Yeah.
And just one of the things that you can craft in the game. And
Oh, it actually caught one.
oh, there you go. Pretend a rabbit ran in there. There you go. You got some food. But we will have wildlife in the game that simulates that, like a rabbit or wolf, a deer, you know, whatever else we've been talking about wanting in the game. What would you guys want to see in the game for wildlife?
Yeah, once again, hashtag H1Z1 design. Make sure you're tweeting your questions, suggestions, and everything else on there, whether it's regarding this particular feature or general gameplay questions. Today we're going to try to stick to a lot of what we're working on for this feature. It is the, I guess, topic of the day.
Nice.
So here in a little bit we'll have a progress report after this playtest.
That's the most badass way to light a campfire, by the way, is to just take a torch that's on fire.
Well, it's not even
and
like
smack it and then it just lights on fire.
Right, it's not even like you just hold it to
he
it.
got attention of the zombies. Man, this is... Paul, you need to make a friend. You need like a dude to... You need an ally.
I tried to make one of them earlier and he shot me.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that's true. He tried to make one earlier.
I'm paying attention to chat. You asked the question, what would they like to see as far as they want to see Godzilla, pandas, ants, bears, birds,
Wow.
Sharknadoes, Bigfoot, flying unicorns,
Dude, I love all
dinosaurs,
these ideas.
and giraffes. I think I covered it all.
Flying unicorns, Godzilla, Sharknado. This is... So...
Sorry, I'm still reading. Go ahead.
So I'm just talking about the big part of the game. Like, I know we try to focus on the zombies here, but a big part of the game is also survival and in the wilderness, being able to live in the forest with your wildlife, you know, getting logs to craft, building your shed up, you know, basically just surviving is also a huge part.
Yeah, I mean, it's the biggest part of the game, realistically. I mean, hunting is going to be a thing in our game. That is how you're going to have to make your way around the world and be able to survive. It's not always going to be about just finding a can of food or just going out and finding, you know, things in a house. Like, you are going to have to scavenge your way around occasionally.
Yeah, for sure. And as you see, Paul gets a vehicle, which isn't a big deal. I mean, he has to go pretty far into the world. Like I said, we've only mainly put major roadways down, the trees, a few camps here and there, but we still have a lot of major POIs to flesh out in the game, and a lot of just little mini camps and stuff. So rather than having him run around forever, it's easy for him to just get in a vehicle to show you some more of the world.
Sure.
But imagine as you're going through here, seeing like a gas station's pit stop on the right, maybe a motel, maybe a fast food joint, and then you roll up to another mini town. You know, this is all the things that we need to put into the game along the roads, as well as you can see this wildlife going on the sides here.
He just
killed a wolf. That was awesome.
I'm not going to help him.
He said he's not going to help him in
Looks like
his
he
book.
can handle himself.
But just understand now that it's definitely going to, as the game progresses, you're going to see the world get built up more and more. So,
For sure. A lot of people in here asking about different gameplay styles and how we'll be supporting those. Realistically, once again, guys, this is a hardcore game. This is what this is about. This is a survival game, just like the others you've seen. You know, the guys that really inspired us to help make this game. And we have had the talks about having the different rule sets of servers. The exact options there have not been fleshed out as of yet, but there are possibilities there for us to support different types of modes.
yeah, for sure. And that's something that I was really excited about, honestly, as a player, because I have very different play styles. I personally, this is just my personal opinion, like to play in first person. I don't really like to play in third person. I don't know if that's because I have a first person shooter background and I don't like getting killed from people that can see me. You know, like that whole type of mindset. So, I mean, I think it's really awesome that we're being open about the players, what they want, and, you know, having the options available if enough people want that type of gameplay. And I think you just pissed all those zombies off.
As a matter of fact, just the other day, we were implementing a new feature with the zombie behaviors and stuff, and something bugged out during the playtest. I cannot remember who it was for the life of me right now, but it was a programmer from another team. We're doing a company-wide playtest, and he sent out a message, and he said, "Stuck zombies at my location." So I dev hacked to him, and I'm standing next to him, and there's a group of about 12 zombies standing there. And he, you know, I'm not talking to him at this point in time. I don't have my VoIP up.
Oh, there's a gun in there.
I run over and I hit one of the zombies. They all just came to life and ran directly after him and killed him. One of the best moments I've had so far. One of the best bugs I've seen, but that has since been resolved.
Paul found some nice loot here. There's a gun on top of that. Oh, M19.
Yeah, 1911. I'm not sure if he has the ammo though. We've actually, discussion we've been having quite often is the ability to craft ammo versus find and everything. There's obviously implementations, man. Implementations. They're implementation implications.
He's adding ammo right now because currently the only way to get ammo is to craft it, since we haven't placed it in the world currently.
Well, we did have some in the world. Did we get rid of it?
I don't. You know.
Yeah, there's some in the world.
There's some in the world. Okay, so there's some in the world. We're still playing with stuff like that. You know, we have to make sure. You know, that's all part of the. It's all part of the game. Game development is placing more loot, and what do you place at this loot? You know, what can spawn at these loot spawns? How many do you have in the world? It's all, you know, things that we can tune. But currently, it looks like he's going to craft a little base here.
Yeah, I'm going to take this place over.
All right, I would let poor Bob, H1Z1, that's probably Tony over here. If you guys missed it, the community seems to have already named a couple of our zombies. Fred was already there, but Bob has now been named. You guys are incredibly creative. And their Twitters have already been created, and they're already tweeting at it. It's actually pretty funny. We do appreciate all this interaction.
Yeah, I got tweeted by Fred already.
Oh yeah, Fred sent the picture of Smed murdering his family.
Fred, the new zombie, already has a Twitter account, and he sent out a picture of Smed shooting another zombie and said, "This is Smed murdering my family."
Yeah,
which
sad
is pretty
day.
Funny, sad day. So this barbed wire that you're setting down, the zombies can run into it and they'll get damaged, right?
Yeah, he'll jack players too.
Yeah, it's going to mess up players and zombies.
Yeah, and right now something he's doing, a lot of this is early implementation. So what you're seeing, we have much broader plans for this than what you're seeing right this moment. We want to show off what we have in game currently. We talk about the socketing system. There'll be rules on how you can place these things where, and obviously you'll have to find the materials to craft them, and that will be difficult. That will be fairly difficult to do.
Yeah, for sure. And he's going to be brave and snipe the zombie.
Snipe that there stuck zombie.
Is that a new deer?
Is that the new deer?
I think that's
I haven't seen the new deer yet.
Check it out.
The floppy ears, man.
Them floppy ears, though.
And once again, a lot of the systems, the sensory systems of these NPCs you're seeing are constantly being tuned. They've been pulled in and pushed back out. We're trying to look at performance and how far out that they can check without messing with server frame rates, client frame rates, and all that fun stuff. We're going to be pushing them out from where they are now. Things like deer obviously can hear a lot further than other things. Man, that is loud.
That's awesome.
What just happened? Oh, got some gameplay sounds. Very
Nice.
good. But same with the zombies. The aggro range is easily tunable. We're playing with different systems and how we can handle that one. Realistically, what you're going to be looking at that is final is the way the zombies are going to interact with you outside of the ranges. They're obviously wanting to kill you. Their main goal is to eat you. Food is the thing. If there's a dead corpse, they will go after that. If you're just now tuning in, this is a 12-hour stream here at Sony Online Entertainment. We're live here inside our studio, inside our development office for H1Z1. I'm Jimmy Wisenhunt. This is Adam Clegg.
I'm Adam Clegg. I was laughing because that was after he killed that zombie, it slid down the hill. It was pretty awesome looking. Whoa!
Damage state's not in yet for vehicles?
Yeah, damage state's not in yet for vehicles. Is going to be happening.
They will be.
Yeah. I think it's pretty amazing that we're showing the game off at such of an early state, to be honest. Like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, the game comes together more and more every day, but I can already tell from the last time we showed you and Tom up here, like so many more things have been going into the game. I know some players might not be able to pick it up, but I can notice a bunch of new things that are coming in, and it's just going to get more awesome from there on.
It will. And I want to point out there are a couple people in chat saying in San Diego, this is the San Diego studio here.
Yeah, come on down.
Yeah, you're actually welcome to come out here today, 12 to 5.
12 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you are in the LA area or Southern California area, you have no excuse. You can drive down here.
I had a guy tweet at me earlier saying that now, he said, oh great, this is 12 hours, I'm now going to not study and fail my test tomorrow in school.
That's too bad.
So, I mean...
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I never went to college, and look at me now. Just saying.
All right, with that note, I'm actually taking a look at the time here. It is right about 11. What's going on, guys? Where did you come from? You guys are magical.
They're waiting to interview.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Awesome.
Please forgive. You guys are getting some great content here, though, right? At least here's some of the answers to questions. Awesome. Good deal.
Someone keeps asking me about digging and punching.
Systems like EverQuest Next does. Once again, one of our top priorities is sandbox gameplay. Performance is there as well. So the amount of destruction you can cause in this game.
But that doesn't mean that the world designers can't create, you know, mine shafts or
Sure.
underground areas. You
Yeah.
know, that's stuff that we can do, and we can create. I think that this game's more about creating point of interests like that.
Sure.
Because when you play these survival games, you tell your friends, oh, let's go to this area, and everyone knows what area that is,
Right.
and then you got to meet up there. Or, hey, I died near this guy, I saw guys. You need to be able to point out where you died or what happened to you really relatively quickly, and having major POIs like that actually helps out a lot.
Sure.
So.
It absolutely does. And I mean, once again, since everything's really gone down in our world of our lore, which we'll talk about a little bit later, there obviously have been, you know what, let's just talk about it. In real life, you ever watch Doomsday Preppers?
I haven't caught it, but I know what it is.
I mean, realistically, a lot of that stuff is going to end up happening if something like this ever would go
Oh yeah,
down.
you're gonna want to make shelter. That's like the first thing that you need.
So you will see a lot of the trenches and that sort of thing, I'm sure, throughout our world where people had put up their last stand.
Yeah, definitely. These are the people that are still alive are the lucky ones.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Sick air, bro.
Yeah, you got like 3 feet of air that time.
I'm actually wondering, this is going to be a question for the AV team. I don't know if they're prepared to even answer this. Are we going to be able to do some over-the-shoulder stuff with some of the devs? Or is that...
Then we got the
alright?
thumbs up.
Can I leave Clegg alone? Do we trust him alone here on
Yeah,
stream?
leave me. I'm good, dude. I'm just gonna say.
They're saying no, he's
Dang
saying
it.
yes.
No, I'm
Where's
fine.
our PR staff?
Who's in the game right now?
What do you mean?
Playing.
Everybody. The whole
Well,
team, man.
Let's see.
It's the same thing as every day.
20 people? Okay.
Well, I mean, we got the company too, I
Just want to
think.
make sure.
I'm gonna go to the main town.
He's gonna go over to the main town. You go bug somebody else who's
All right.
playing the game.
I'll go troll some people. Let's go have some
Sweet.
fun.
So while Jimmy goes and does that, basically what he's going to do is he's going to go to the other people in the offices that you saw earlier and go over the shoulder for them to see how they're playing the game. So you can see other people. I think we're going to have a double shot of, we're not going to leave Paul's gameplay here, but we're going to be able to show Paul's gameplay and somebody else's gameplay. Am I right? Yes. Okay. Cool.
Dude, I really want to jump off that cliff.
Jump off the cliff. Paul's saying he really wants to jump off this cliff, so he's getting some psychopathic tendencies.
Well,
here.
you were mocking my 3 foot of air earlier.
Oh, he was I was mocking the 3 feet of air, so now he really wants to jump off the cliff. All right, here we go. Oh,
Can I even get up there?
I don't know. That looks like an awesome rock to jump off, though.
Where do you go? Maybe right there.
That looks okay. Let's see.
What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst? Yeah, exactly. What is the worst that could happen? This is an empty lot that looks like a warehouse is going to be placed there eventually. And let's see. Oh, it looks like he can make it up there. Dude, this is like Pride Rock. You're about to be a newborn king. Here we go. Oh, you're gonna actually try to get up the rock. This is like, look at that. Look at the
Four-wheel
suspension
drive.
on that thing.
Amazing.
That's amazing. All right, here we go. I'm the king of the world. Oh. You broke the camera.
I crashed.
Well,
the
that
game.
was awesome.
I crashed everything. I'm sorry, it was worth it though.
All right, so perfectly timed. Jimmy's over here with
plays with crazy resolutions
at Chris Roberts' desk, the vehicle designer that you saw earlier. He's playing on the 3-monitor setup. Is Jimmy gonna take over now?
I found the one. Got lots of other inventory, so keep an eye on my energy and hydration and stuff. But so far so good.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Is this your one life so far, or have you died? Did you die in the vehicle?
No, I hopped out.
Okay, you managed to get out of that one.
If it looks like it's gonna explode, it's best to eject.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds like a good plan there. Very cool. Oh, we got a mic? Oh, okay.
So that we can hear him.
Oh, you can hear him? Hello. Hello. I'm going to hold the microphone, right? Is this good?
Sure.
All right, great. Hold right next to
Well,
your ear.
it's good for me. I don't know if they can hear me or not. So yeah, I don't know if they heard what we were talking about earlier, but this is still my first life in this playtest, so I feel like I'm having pretty good longevity. Is that another player over there? Let's go see.
So how have you typically been playing these playtests? I mean, I'm not far from you. I'm just over here. But I mean, are you one of the guys that runs around like a Mr. Zimmerman we have here that just murders people, or you typically try to?
And help other guys. A couple times people have helped me out with resources and stuff that I needed, so that was always nice. This looks like it's another player, so let's see if he's going to be friendly or if he's going to be aggressive. Yeah.
Hello. Did he?
No, it's a zombie. Okay. So my strategy with the zombies often is to get them on fire, so they're taking little damage to begin with. Machete is a lot better than hatchet they're starting out with now, just because the speed at which you can attack.
Your volume's too low.
And
All right, very cool. And something else I want to point out there, like throughout the playtest we've shown so far, and the gameplay footage we've shown.
Feetage.
I think that's the plural form of footage. I like it. People have had the torch. Something we've been talking about a lot. I mean, obviously, with the ability to set people on fire, we'd like to avoid doing so. Fire is cool. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, to start off with the ability to set people on fire is a little insane. So we've talked about putting the flashlights in, various ways to implement that properly. My God, get a little bit closer your head with that there fire, man. Gotta get in his face.
I know.
It's not looking good, man.
Things are bad for our hero.
Things are bad for our hero.
Got him, but I'm pretty bad off. Let's see. Yeah, my health is low.
Yeah, you're pretty low there. But you know, you're already on the right path to craft some bandages there.
Yeah, all I need is some salt.
All right, very, very cool.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah, sure. If we could throw it back over to those guys on that end. You can hear me, right? Hello. Hopefully we can get over there.